What are the problems with the official story? 9/11 survivors and family members, firefighters like Rudy Dent, who was on the pile, who saw the evidence for the explosive demolition of these towers and is now speaking out about it. We are awakening tourists from all over the world here at Ground Zero to what they will not see in the museum this year or any year until enough of us are educating enough Americans. What won't they see in the museum? The evidence for the explosive destruction of the Twin Towers in Building 7.
If the family members are successful in having those 28 pages released,
Thank you very much for putting your lives in my possession.
High school physics downloaded great programs from the internet and documented and got in their face and said, look, can you refute
Tell them all the truth.
That's when they said, yes.
These people might as well all be wearing sets on their shirts.
That's when they said it.
And then we ask them, give us the data behind your conclusion. They won't release it. They won't release the data. They say it's endangering your security to find out how a building fell in the past. Come on, they're covering something up. It's not a game anymore, right? It's not a freaking game. These people are covering something up. Why else would they not release the data behind a building that doesn't exist? I mean, they think we're so stupid to buy the idea that it's for our national security, for a building that doesn't exist, a bunch of equations. They can't release a bunch of physical equations. It makes no sense.
They give a compromised public safety for the scientists and the government to release their data for peer review. They will not release their data for peer review, which is how all honest science is done. They say they will
It's not true science.
We're just asking you guys to question for yourselves. We just need to question 9/11 for
Look at
ourselves.
the facts and
We're
make up
passing
your
out
own
information. We're trying to talk to you guys. Despite what the media tells you, we're not scary, we're not crazy, we don't hate America. In fact, we like freedom, and that's why we're questioning. If you look at what's happened in the 13 years since 9/11, NSA surveillance, the police state that's around us right now, they justify this because of 9/11, the endless war on terror. All these things can be traced back to 9/11. We have free information. We just want you guys to look into this. Come check out documentary screenings we got this week. We'll be around the city passing out flyers. And if you care, come get involved. Show the people that it's not crazy to question 9/11. It's 13 years and it's time. If you care about this, make some noise with us. 9/11! 9/11! Truth now! 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 9/11! Truth now!
9/11
Truth now!
9/11 truth now!
9/11! Truth now!
9/11 truth now! 9/11 truth now! 9/11 truth now! 9/11 truth now! 9/11 truth now!
To be true, okay? No regulatory agency has ever investigated 9/11. 77 police officers were slaughtered, 343 firefighters, and almost 2,800 other people. Over 1,120 bodies that were in those buildings are still unaccounted for.
And
No trace of them found. People were blown to smithereens.
you have to pay to see a grave?
9/11 museum information. Want to learn more about it? Like some free information. 9/11 information. It's all right. It's just information. It won't hurt you.
Definitely not. Self-empowerment.
Information about 9/11. There you go, man. Thank you. 9/11 museum. 9/11 museum. Information about the museum. So we got this flyer here. It's made by architects and engineers.
You can probably open the other door for you if you'd like. I mean, what I'm saying is I could probably get that open.
Oh, no, fine, thank you, I'm all right.
First, before you take on a mission, you have to understand your obstacle course. You have to understand what you're dealing with. And what you're dealing with is the mainstream media. The ultimate expression of power is not boots on the ground, it's not bombs and guns, it's the hearts and minds of the people. How do you get that? With the power of the mainstream media. That's how you create a strong cognitive dissonance in your favor if you're in power. That's how you get normalcy bias. That's how you get a strong percentage of people who are into go along to get along and go with the government story. What architects and engineers have done here today with this film is absolutely discredit the story of the government. They've absolutely discredited it. You cannot refute this incontrovertible evidence.
Welcome to Theater 80 in the East Village, New York, on 9/11/2014. Like Les said, 13 years. For us at E9/11 Truth, it's been 8 years